Hey guys, we're back, and I hope you enjoyed that game against Portland. And I have open here right now the standings in the Eastern Conference, and this is something I did not expect. We're second place right behind the Heat. I mean, we all know that the West is a lot stronger than teams of the East, but still, I mean, second place as the Raptors, who haven't made the playoffs in like 4 years or something. This is pretty outstanding. And our home record is awesome. It's great. It's 10-3. We could do better on the road, I guess. And we could actually look at our conference record. It's not that good. It's 8-6. We were pretty good in the division. We're tying the points per game with the Heat at 104.6. As I said, it's something I didn't expect. We weren't doing good in the last 10 games, as you can see here. I mean, we had a positive. We were still in the positive, but we weren't doing very good. Well, that's probably because we have some injuries going. First, our front court got injured, and then Rudy Gay was injured too. But let's look at the games a bit. I'm not going to go through all the statistics now, but we lost against Detroit, which is a shame because Detroit isn't very good. Same with Orlando. Orlando isn't very good, and we kind of lost against Orlando more or less back to back, which really sucks. We lost at home and we lost in Orlando. We lost against San Antonio, which is not a surprise because they're doing very good. But look at the. Am I looking at the right thing? Well, look at the statistics down there. It says the San Antonio Spurs have a record of 12-22. What the hell happened there? I'm gonna look at the roster of the San Antonio Spurs very soon because that kind of seems fishy to me. Because in real life, they're actually leading the West by a lot. So I'm gonna look at that. We won against New Orleans. Which is not a surprise either because they aren't a very good team. And we lost against the Magic, yes. And then we have the game against Portland, which we won, which was pretty close, but we still won, which is great. I had a lot of fun with that game. Look at the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a 22-9 record, which is very, very good. So yeah, what do I want to do in this video? I did the development drills off camera, and I actually made all of them. So I think I was doing shooting for Kyle Lowry and Terence Ross. No, I was doing shooting for Rudy Gay. No, sorry, I was shooting for Avery Bradley and Terence Ross. To get up the consistency, and I wanted to get up the medium jumper for Avery Bradley. And I did the fast break for Kyle Lowry because I want him to be better at attacking the rim. So I did all those. That worked out pretty fine. And another thing I did, which is, I guess, a little uncommon for this series. So if you look at my saves, right here, I have three saves for this Raptors association. And I took one of those saves and then actually went forward to the next season because I just wanted to see how the contracts would work out. So the thing is, so Paul Millsap's contract is going to run out. Same with Avery Bradley. Same with JJ Hickson. And it's actually the same, I think, with Tony Allen. So these are the players that I put a spotlight on because they're like the standard lineup players of our team. And so it turned out that Avery Bradley didn't want to sign with us anymore. So he's going to be gone at the end of the season. Paul Millsap, he didn't want to sign with us either, so he signed with I think it was New Orleans, the New Orleans Hornets. So we lost these two players, and we were left with Val, Gay, Ross, and Lowry. So this is something I might consider because the trade deadline is actually almost there. So we have the games I play and make a video of. So we're done with January, so we only have February left to play a game, and then we have the trade deadline. So I don't know if I should actually make another trade before the deadline hits. So to get the series more interesting, I think what I did with the team and how it turned out is pretty great. All the responsibility is really spread out over the whole starting lineup and the bench. You know what I mean? So we have Lowry, Millsap, Bradley, and Gay, who can all score and who all will score. And whenever somebody drops out, they're just there waiting for their chance, and they actually hit the spot, and they actually take their chance and do what is asked of them. So in the one save, I actually continued on to look at the contracts. We didn't have any player accepted in the All-Star game, which I guess has two reasons. One of them being that Toronto is a very small market team, and the players we have on the team are not that popular. I mean, Kyle Lowry, great point guard, but he's not as popular as Chris Paul or Rajon Rondo, or who else do we have? Derrick Rose, and even Kyrie Irving tops him in popularity. Same with the power forward position. There are so many great power forwards, and I think everybody would pick actually like Dirk Nowitzki, Kevin Garnett, even though they're like way over their prime. They pick them over Paul Millsap, even though Paul Millsap has better stats and is younger. And same with Bradley. I mean, look at all the shooting guards. We have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant, and the shooting guards. And small forward is probably the most contested position, like Kevin Durant, LeBron James. We have Paul Pierce. All these people who are like ahead of us in the All-Star votings, just because of their popularity. So that is something I kind of miss. I kind of miss having this superstar on the team who does ridiculous things and carries the team on his shoulders in the clutch. And it's like the face, more or less the face of the team. We don't have that. The Raptors did have people like Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, and Chris Bosh, who were more or less people who carried the team and were the face of the team and had some outstanding game for the Raptors. And even though I have a playoff team now, we don't really have this kind of face of the team. So I'm thinking, this is something I'm really only thinking about. I don't know yet. I might try to get a shooting guard or a small forward who can be more or less the point. What do you call that? Point forward, like LeBron James, who can carry the team in assists and points, just for the action, just for the show, because that is something I would actually like to see. So our options are Kyle Lowry and Rudy Gay. We will have them for 2 more years, so this year and next year, and then they will be gone. So, and Paul Millsap and Avery Bradley will be gone next year, more or less, if I don't give them like a great contract. I think Paul Millsap has a very good contract. I mean, he gets $8.6 million per year right now, so I don't really want to raise that. So I don't really think he's going to re-sign for that same money. Avery Bradley, of course, he deserves a better contract. He only gets 1.63 million, so I would actually spend a lot more for him. I think Kyle Lowry's contract is reasonable. He gets about 5 or like 6 million a year. Rudy Gay is a little over the top, if you ask me. He gets like, what is that? Let me look at this. He gets like 16 million. Let's look at this. Yeah, 16.4 million. I think this is a contract for like a star player. For this would be a contract for somebody like well, let me see. Who do we have? Like Kyrie Irving or Chris Paul, who actually are the face of the team and carry the team. I wouldn't say LeBron James because he has like a lower contract because he plays for Miami and there's Dwayne Wade and stuff like that, and not for Kobe Bryant because he's been the franchise player of the Lakers for such a long time now. But I think Rudy Gay has a too big contract, and so what I think is, if I could get rid of Paul Millsap, maybe Rudy Gay, maybe Kyle Lowry, I could get like the star player for the Raptors franchise. Because the Raptors, Canada, small market team, it's hard to lure a star to this team. But I think if you offer the right amount of money, this will actually happen. So I don't know about this. This is something I think about, because Terence Ross could take Rudy Gay's position. We've seen that in the last game. Terence Ross is doing really, really good, and Kyle Lowry, he's great at passing and dishing out assists. But I don't know. He still has some flaws, like getting to the basket and scoring. So I haven't really thought about what kind of player to get, but I'm looking for a star player at 3 different positions. At the point guard position, at the shooting guard position, or at the small forward position. So who do we have? I think somebody like Kyrie Irving would be an awesome player for the Raptors franchise. And I think somebody like Paul George from the Pacers, he could actually be pretty awesome at as a point forward, or like a combo guard, shooting guard, point guard, with taking care of the ball and building up the offense. But I have to think about that. I don't know yet. Val is doing really good. He has high potential, but it's gonna take 2 more seasons for him to actually develop, and for him actually being the center that is actually competition in the league. Something he profits from right now is just that we have so many weak centers in the league that doesn't really show that he's not that good yet. So that was one thing I actually thought about, getting DeMarcus Cousins from Sacramento to this team. But I kind of like Val, so I don't know. So I really like Ross, and I really like Val. These are like 2 players I don't really want to give up on, and the rest is kind of, I don't know. I just want to get some fresh air into this series. And another thing I wanted to mention is that I am sticking to the plan of playing 1 game per month. So we've had the game video in this month. We're gonna have this video for this month, this coaching menu video. So we have 1 more video, and then 1 game video here, and a coaching video. So we have 3 videos, 4 videos, 5 videos for this month, and then we have 6. I think I'm gonna start with the playoffs because we are going to qualify for the playoffs. And I don't know how I'm going to play the playoffs yet, but just imagine for this season we're going to have 6 or 7 more videos, and then the season is over. And I don't know if I'm going to do a second season, because this series is not very well known, not very many people watch, and not very many people comment on this, and you have to put a lot of work in editing, and if you always have the feeling that you're talking to this big empty hole which exists in the internet, it's not really fun. So I don't like starting stuff and then not putting an end to it, but I will not continue this this series at the end of the season. If there's not like a dramatic change in viewers for this series. So, and then I'm gonna move on to the next project, and I probably will do a next NBA season with the new game coming out sometime in fall. But you never know what happens, so I don't know about that. So I'm gonna end this video here. Though, what are we gonna play next? So in the next game, we're gonna play either New York, Miami. Yeah, either New York, Miami, or the Clippers. I don't know yet. We'll see about that. So I'll see you next game video. Have fun, have a nice day, and I'll see you. Goodbye.